Definitely communication. Just always being open to other ideas, but also being firm on your idea if you believe it's right.
Organization and a willingness to compromise. So a team has to be organized, otherwise they're bound to fail. But people also have to be humble and willing to realize that every team member has something to contribute, and if we don't compromise, nothing will get done.
Communication, probably. The better you communicate with your teammates and talk through what your successes are, failures are, problems, anything like that, kind of helps the team work together as a whole.
For you to work well together, I think it's about communication. It's not the most important thing.
Oh, number one is communication. You have to have communication in your team, or else everything else falls apart. And I think communication is so key that everything else kind of flows from it.
If you're able to understand the person next to you, it allows for them to express their opinions and you can come to a better consensus.
Communication, I think, is probably the biggest thing that helps make a team work well together. If I know what's going on with you and you know what's going on with me, we're able to talk about that and get things done.
Clear and honest communication. If something isn't working or feel like something could be changed, clearly communicating that. And if something is working, you think they're doing a really good job being able to communicate that as well.
I think communication, especially with people coming in from so many different backgrounds, it's important for everybody to be able to communicate openly.
Just getting a bunch of different skills from different type of people that are doing different type of work.
Teamwork requires a lot of communication, a lot of proactiveness, communicating what you're doing and what you're going to be doing and what you learned.
So many opportunities that I have as an intern at Kahua. It's just really cool to experience that, and it feels good as an intern. It kind of feels like I am cared about. So I really like that.
The company culture, actually. Everybody is welcoming. You talk to anybody, they are ready to talk to you, they are ready to help you. For example, I came here with zero background in construction, but right now I can tell you I'm getting close to becoming a guru because everybody's open, everybody can talk to you, everybody can give you ideas.
Getting to know everybody, I feel like throughout the whole company, everybody is super inclusive, and it's been nice getting to know people from every department.
Walking in every day with a new challenge. I've never felt like this job has been too easy, but I never thought that it was also out of my control. Everything is knowable, and it's a lot of fun to challenge myself.
When they took us to the site and actually seeing and speaking to the contractors and speaking to the people that are building Kroger, how they use Kahua daily, and showing us how that gets implemented for their success in building Kroger.
I'd say the people, they make it really exciting to come into work every day, and they made the transition into an internship super smooth, so definitely the people.
Working on 3 different projects that are, cross-department, and I've been able to work with a lot of different people and work with a lot of different departments, so kind of seeing how the company works as a whole.
It's been a really great experience. I would say the information sessions, though, getting to learn about each different department and how they operate together and what they do has been so interesting. Taking a ton of notes.
I think my favorite part so far has been getting to know my team and also different departments. I think it's been really cool to not only get to learn a little bit about what I can do as an intern, but also what everyone else in the company is doing.
The collaboration and all the big meetings that we have, I feel like it's a very good community that they have here with all the interns, all full-time employees. It really helps you get to know everybody.
I think that it's a really good opportunity to talk about our experiences and learn what other departments do.
Well, from the interview process onward, really just the core values. So many companies will preach something but practice something else. But throughout my time at Kahua and during the process of getting into Kahua, I saw that people were passionate about what they do here. They genuinely liked working with their coworkers. They had fun here. They didn't just, it's just a very special and unique thing.
like the family kind of side to Kahua, and I really enjoyed that. I wanted to be a part of something that wasn't just corporate. I wanted to be a part of something a lot bigger than that.
The culture, I feel like here it's more open and you can communicate with people easily, but at the same time there's the expectations, and you need to make sure that you're doing what you need to do, and if you don't know what you're doing, to ask questions.
It's a relatively new company in the industry, and it's really nice to be a part of something that's up and coming. So I'm really excited about that.
Just the people. Everyone is so loving and so willing to help, but they'll also hold you accountable for your actions, and I just love that about Kahua.
Again, it goes back to the people. The people that I hear, they are so beautiful, they're so welcoming.
Well, obviously the name, Kahua, I came across it looking for an internship. When I was able to look it up, I saw that meant platform, and that kind of piqued my interest. And then once I got into the internship, I really appreciated the community and the people here.
Just kind of how innovative and how smart people are. You know, early on in some of the internship learning programs, people asked a lot of good questions, and then they got even like smarter responses. So seeing that's been pretty cool.
I think the environment and everybody being so nice to each other, and no matter what level anybody is in the company, they still are willing to help you and talk to you.
And I have never heard any of them say anything bad about Kahua, so it's always just nice to have good thoughts behind someone when you're going into it.
Kahua really properly walks the line between balance and hard work. I mean, obviously two of our company values are work-life balance and then performance, but as someone who is interning here, I think that I can attest, with personal experience, that balance is really well done.